Welcome back to another trip report. Today we are at Manila International Airport Terminal 4. This terminal services the domestic routes across the country, and it's also the oldest facility in Manila Airport. Today we are on an AirAsia flight from Manila to Davao. This is my first time flying AirAsia, so I'm excited to try out their product. Today we are on board an Airbus 320, flight Z2-614. Currently, AirAsia Philippines is in the process of transitioning their A320s to brand new A321neos. As of July 2023, there are two brand new Airbus A321neos currently based in Cebu. It's also worth noting that AirAsia is planning on doubling its capacity by 2024, as it currently operates 11 domestic and 13 international destinations, with plans on adding more hubs throughout the country. This Airbus A320 features a standard 3-3 configuration, and today I am seated in 26A by the window. Now, we were expected to depart around 4:35 p.m. However, we didn't take off until 5:08 p.m. Although we were on time with boarding, due to the traffic and backlog at Manila International Airport, we ended up taking off 30 minutes later. Now, AirAsia Philippines is a low-cost airline. However, based on my personal experience of this flight, it certainly does not feel like one, and I'll show you why this completely exceeds expectations, even more so than your national carriers in North America. Now, in regards to the legroom, I am 5'6", and as you can see, there's not much allowance in front of me, but it's not that big of a deal for me. And in front of you, we just have your seat back pocket with an in-flight magazine and your standard tray tables up front. Now, the Airbus A320 seats does recline as well, and in the newer A321 narrow-body aircrafts, they do have the universal power outlet located by the armrest, which is shown in the image above. Now, let's talk about the food options here. Now, this one took me by surprise, and the flight time was just under 2 hours. They offered full meal service for purchase, which ranges from Filipino dishes to other Southeast Asian dishes as well. The price was around $6 Canadian with the conversion. Now, these options is much more filling than the turkey, bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich from Air Canada, which costs about $8.95 for just a sandwich. I did end up getting the chicken in inasal plus a tuna bread for about $7.50 Canadian, along with my complimentary coffee for my beverage. Now, the cabin crew members did come around and give out some complimentary AirAsia water bottles, which I thought was a nice touch. Now, overall, the food on this flight was absolutely delicious, and I actually got the same thing on my return flight back to Manila. After the meal service, the cabin crew was now selling duty-free items from the magazine, and I thought that was pretty entertaining.
Baby rompers, and many more. Once again, as a safety reminder, please be mindful when the car is passing through the aisle. Thank you and happy shopping.
Now, as we descended to Davao, we were going through a thunderstorm, which was a stunning sight to see with some lightning action. Now, overall, my experience with AirAsia Philippines was an enjoyable one. The seats were comfortable, the onboard meals was fantastic, the cabin crew members were smiling and professional throughout the flight, and I was surprised with how much they had to offer for under 2 hours. If you ask me, my experience on this flight was on par with some of the North American airlines. I made this chart comparison based on my experience. Now, I made sure I only compared flights that were domestic or under 2 hours. Now, based on this short-haul flight experience, it's probably in par with major airlines like Southwest, WestJet, and yes, even Air Canada. Ultra-low-cost carriers such as Flair or Allegiant doesn't even compare. And in the Philippines, I did find this flight experience more favorable than the domestic Philippine Airlines flight I had from Luwag to Manila. Now I know AirAsia is far from perfect, but it's definitely an airline I will book and fly with again. Next time, back when I'm in Asia. Welcome to Davao. And of course, people stood up before the doors even opened. Now, thank you for watching my AirAsia Philippines trip report. I'll see you on the next one.